Yo, what's going on, YouTube? I want to apologize for coming in so late, but what's going on? Hopefully, you're having a good Friday. Um, I've been busy. So I apologize for me switching the scheduling. The time I was coming on and coming on late now. So um, it is what it is. I'm on. I've been busy. I've been shout outs to John. I took his advice. So I've been having a lot of appointments to go to. Unfortunately, I went to one appointment and I left with this. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Yeah, y'all know me. I be transparent. I left with this device. So it's all good. Like they say, you gotta take care of yourself. But let me go over here and check my audio. Let me make sure I'm good. Let me see your channel. All right. Sound like I'm testing. Yo, thanks for the likes, man. I appreciate that. Y'all gave me likes before I even started. So hold on. Yeah. So y'all see me. I'm for to drop the camera down. No need to keep seeing me. So let me cut my camera off. And we're gonna dive into this. Let me see. So hold on. Let's see. All right, hold on. Yeah, so yeah, we gotta dive into this. Let me put this over here. Where's the video? Let me put her over here. And yeah, because I just realized this is going to be my third video in a sense talking about white people and the different I don't know stance they be having online. If y'all could remember, I did the racist MGTOW video from Mr. Research, the things he felt was wrong towards with MGTOW. And hey, I granted, he was right. I couldn't disagree with that. I actually did a video, I think it was 2 years ago, or probably it was last year. That one got taken down because of the copyright strike. So I kind of went in anyway. I'm surprised, it didn't get, but hopefully this don't. I'm gonna try to keep my cool as I showed y'all the blood pressure machine monitor. So I gotta keep my head on straight. So I gotta, keep the stress level, the anger down, because the doctor actually because she was like, before I was getting the other things done, my other procedures done, my blood pressure level was low. But I went in for a checkup last week, and she was like, "Oh, wow, like your blood pressure just," and I'm like, "Oh no," like, and then she just finally asked me, she was like, "Are you the type of person that go from 0 to 100?" Like real fast. I was like, "Oh no," but I was like, "Yes." I had to be honest. I was like, "Yes," and she was like, "Yeah, you know, but so much stress, so much bullshit going on." So she was like, "Yeah, you gotta check your blood pressure. I'm gonna have to go back to see her next week." So no, not next, the week after that. She wanna, told me to calm down. So guys, I'm gonna try to keep my cool. I'm gonna try. But y'all know how I am. This bullshit that these, Brads and Karens they're talking about. That, I'm just getting really tired of. They playing the victim. This victimhood shit like Keisha. It's the same shit, It's just a different play. But it's the same. Now they starting to call us racist. and that's crazy to me. Like, you motherfuckers, y'all started all of this shit in Western society. This is y'all fucking fault. Let's be real. And now in 2023, now y'all getting like a lot of pushback. Now y'all, you're racist. Let me explain something to you, Brad and Karen. Let me make sure y'all hearing this. Let me make sure this is on. Black people. I'm not talking about Negroes, but still, even Negroes could be racist. Well, no, I take that. No, we can't be racist. Not towards you motherfuckers. Not towards you white people. It's no such thing. You want to know why? Because you motherfuckers started this. You had all the hatred for us. So how in the fuck are we racist towards y'all hatred? Make it make sense. And y'all could sit there and lie and all the we don't hate you guys and all. Your actions don't show it. You just fucking crying now. Because now you're getting heavily pushed back. Now we can have channels and come on here and really tell y'all what it really is. And just like what we did with Keisha and Tyrone, they want to play the victim. No. You the motherfuckers that came up with these fucked up policies. See, I'm not even for the dive back towards with all the bullshit that y'all done did. Slavery, shit. We go Jim Crow, the policies, fucked up policies, Brad, you unpass, the diseases that you give to Keisha, Brad, the lust, you know, this fake shit that you towards you don't fuck with them type of chicks, but you be lusting for Keisha. The pregnancies, the single mothers that y'all fucking leave out there. But y'all want to hide y'all want to throw rocks and hide your hands. And let me say something towards with some of you other dudes, especially you, Greg, man, the black conservative dude. You be race hustling, man. I seen that Citibank, Karen, what up, dude. She was in the wrong, man. She was in the wrong. She ain't had no business touching that dude. That dude, it don't matter if she did pay for the bike. She supposed to step back, call the police. Period. If he rode off on the bike, it's GPS on there. I'm for sure. They know where they shit at. Step back, call the police. You got his description. You could have took a picture. She's touching him. She snatched his phone. That's some Karen fucking shit, bruh. But that's the grift. That's the grift. This is what this became, a whole big grift. But you motherfucker, Brad and Karen are saying that we're doing it. You motherfuckers been doing it forever. You made movies. You had sitcoms. You had daytime shows. Maury. Please. Making money off of us. Movies, The Color Purple. Man, stop the bullshit. You have the nerve to be saying grift. Racist. Look, we get it. As black men, we know who's the number one racist towards us. And we know it's them Negroes. But y'all second. Y'all right directly behind them. Brad and Karen. Right behind them. And I'm getting a little tired of this shit when I be in these comment sections and everybody, look at them monkeys and look at the black people and the black people and the black people. Why are the black people asking for money? Cause y'all owe us money, motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about no reparations. I'm not. I'm in between, I'm half and half with that. I am. But I'm talking about towards all that bullshit that you motherfuckers did for years, for centuries. You owe. All this the hard working. They don't want to work. And they, hey, okay, but let us as black men handle the fucking Negroes. We don't need y'all fucking inputs. Because like I said, you the motherfucker put them policies in place for them to have welfare, for Keisha to have welfare, for her to destroy the family. That's you, Brad, and Karen with the feminist movement. Like, this is crazy. But oh, look at them. No, look at y'all. Y'all part of this shit too, a big part of it. So put your fingers down. Stop typing, saying all that dumb shit that you be saying. It's just more as your fault as Keisha. And yeah, I said it. And we have the fucking proof to back it up. And you ain't changed shit yet. All y'all can say, well, look, y'all got what you voted for. And I agree. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, these fucking Negroes finally got that fucking wake-up call. But they so fucking stupid, they still go vote Democrat. So, does it matter? But we don't need y'all input. Go stand y'all ass in the corner some fucking where. Right, people? We don't need your input. To be honest with you, need to shut the fuck up and leave with your actions. Because last time I checked, I don't be seeing y'all helping black men. Y'all don't be trying to help us change the paradigm. Y'all just fucking come on here and look at them. You don't fucking help. Just run your fucking mouth. And then when we come for your asses, now, oh, look at them. They talking about us. They're calling us racist. Because you are. That's why I always say I'm for, and I'm cool with it. But be real, be honest about that shit. Let's stop playing games, white people. Karen and Brad. Let's stop, man. I'm all for it. Be real about what you are. I feel the same with the Negroes. Be real about that shit. But we see it. We see how much Keisha hate black men. Black women too. Now, I don't know about Tyrone. I think he conflicted. As I'm seeing now. Which it's going to happen. Go get tired of that fucking bullshit. So, but we know Keisha, Brad, and Karen. Yes, we know you three are the most racist motherfuckers there is. Y'all against us, man. So stop the bullshit. But just be real, though. We still gonna have a conversation. I'm all for it. Hey, I'm racist. Blah, blah, blah. Here's why. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But this bullshit, y'all hiding the rock. Now, when y'all used to have boulders, y'all was showing your boulders back then. But now, y'all trying to do what Keisha do it. Like, stop it, man. But let's get to this video with Anna. I think that's her name. And this, whatever, don't call me Karen shit, supposedly from with Uber and people at the job place was calling white women Karen, which I don't fucking believe. I don't believe this shit, but whatever. I usually it'd be the third party doing that shit. From the videos that somebody will record one of these white chicks, going fucking crazy, losing their cool, playing, the victim role. Nobody did shit to them. And then a third party will come around and do a video or TikTok or whatever. And they will call them Karens. Shit crazy. Hold on, let me do this. Let's get this going. All right, let's get this going. Just, I mean, just enough is enough, man. Hold on, I don't know if y'all seeing anything because I'm not seeing anything on my side. Let me put up my banners, man. Y'all know what to do. Y'all can support the show. Hold on. Let's see. Put up my banners. I don't even think it matters because you know when you talk about them, all of a sudden YouTube, they take that shit personal. But we'll see. Yeah, I said it. It's the wrong Cash App. I don't even know why I still got that shit. I gotta delete that. I gotta delete it. But yeah, let's get into this. And fucking bullshit, man. It's kind of the crux of me talking about this shit. It's just I'm getting fucking tired of this. All right. I think my volume is good. All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
Horrifying mistake of including the perspectives of white female employees. After several years of diversity, equity, and inclusion trainings, making it.
Oh shit, here we go with these fucking commercials, man. Come on, man. YouTube. God damn. Play it, but you just hold it. Now it gotta be some type of AI assistance they got. They go get them commercials.
The inclusion part is really meant to exclude the, participation of white women. Some employees at Uber didn't take kindly to the sudden paradigm shift. Backlash from Uber workers who felt the topic was insensitive spooked the company's execs, who immediately decided to place Lee on leave. Now, the future of their longtime diversity, equity, and inclusion chief is uncertain. The New York Times writes that employees' concerns centered on a pair of events that were billed as diving into the spectrum of the American white woman's experience and hearing from white women who work at Uber with a focus on the Karen persona. They were intended to be an open and honest conversation about race, according to the invitation.
Now, my little research, what I was seeing was when they was talking about a pair of the of events. I'm not for sure if this happened, if it happened at they, I didn't even know Uber got a facility, but I guess they will have to, right? With customer service or whatever. So I can't really speak on that, but from what I saw was a couple of incidents that happened where a white woman was taking a passenger somewhere and they wanted her to do something like roll up the windows or something, and she just snapped. And they were just recording her snapping. And then, like I said, somebody saw it and they did their own video, but in the title, they called her a Karen. Anyway.
Employees turned to the company's Slack to complain and express that they didn't like that some of their white colleagues saw Karen as a derogatory term. But as we all know, Karen absolutely is a derogatory term. Are we really gonna pretend like it's not? Employees felt.
And how so? How so? I was gonna let her to keep going about it, keep explaining it. But how so? From what I'm seeing, people calling Karen, and I'm gonna let her talk.
Event organizers were minimizing racism and the harm white people can inflict on people of color by focusing on how Karen is a hurtful word, according to messages and an employee who attended the events. Well, it's a derogatory term. That's why it's used in a derogatory sense after someone is perceived to have engaged in bad behavior. Now, the controversy didn't.
And so how's that derogatory? Just like y'all, coming up with the N word. Now that's derogatory. So, and we didn't display bad behavior. It was you motherfuckers. That y'all been constantly doing this forever. So now we come up with these names for you motherfuckers. Now it's derogatory. Make it make sense. Bad behavior. Man, you fucking kidding me? No, Karen. No. Try again.
die down. Weeks later, the Karen conundrum was aired in a company-wide meeting. Several weeks after the first event, a Black woman asked during an Uber all-hands meeting how the company would prevent tone-deaf, offensive, and triggering conversations from becoming a part of its diversity initiatives. Lee replied, arguing that while the discussions can sometimes feel uncomfortable, they were important and necessary to have. Sometimes being pushed out of your...
Basically meaning, it don't matter. Even though if you're not really doing anything wrong, you still can't do it. You know, it doesn't matter. That's why I say insensitivity. So, but you know, and I stand on this. I don't know who the fuck will go to work and just be like, yeah, Karen, calling white women Karen. Like just in general, like who the hell would call anybody out their name? You know, a different name. That's not your name. Like who do? But that happened to me when you know the foreman called me a boy, and you go to the union hall and say, "Hey, he said this," and they say, "Fill out a grievance." But these little incidents that happen, you know, probably was only a couple of them, if any. Okay, all of a sudden they got to have these, you know, these seminars, diversity seminars. You see, y'all see this bullshit?
Own strategic ignorance is the right thing to do. That's what she said. Now, as you can imagine, that comment did not really do much to calm the situation down and instead sparked additional outrage and complaints to executives. So Lee decided to hold a second event, which was intended to be a dialogue where employees could express how they felt about what they heard during the first event. But that led to even more complaints. In Slack, groups for Black and Hispanic employees at Uber fumed that instead of a chance to provide feedback or have a dialogue, they were instead being lectured about their response to the initial "Don't Call Me Karen" event.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. But I guarantee you, if Karen was calling them out their name, they wouldn't did this shit.
One person wrote, "I felt like I was being scolded for the entirety of that meeting." Another employee took issue with the premise that the term Karen shouldn't be used. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. In the workplace, you shouldn't be calling your coworkers Karens. It's just not a good idea. And by the way, just let that sink in for a moment.
But who's doing that? Who's doing that? Like seriously, like give me some proof. There's a black woman, Hispanic, Asian. They come, hey Karen, her name not Karen. Where's her name Karen? You know that's where we get this from, right? Like Brad. You know this, Anna, right? I hope you know that. But just saying.
Employees were openly angry that they couldn't use a derogatory word against some of their colleagues. This type of work environment is just fantastic. I mean, it's not hostile at all. Now, in response to the apparent uproar, Uber's chief executive and chief people officer sent employees an internal email and asked Bo Young Lee to step back and take a leave of absence while they determine next steps. The email also let employees know that, quote, "We have heard that many of you are in pain and upset by yesterday's moving forward session. While it was meant to be a dialogue, it's obvious that those who attended did not feel heard." Look, I gotta be honest, simply treating employees equally and providing a space for some to gently push back on the Karen narrative is nothing compared to the several years people have been consuming speeches like the one Dr. Aruna Kilanani gave at Yale in 2022.
I had fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their body, and wiping my bloody hands as I walked away relatively guiltless. With a bounce like that, like I did the world a favor.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate.
And think about that shit. Think about that, because personally a fucking doctor and I worked at a hospital, maybe, just maybe, they was calling her names to make her turn around and snap like that. And we know y'all like to call people names, Brad and Karen. We know this.
Great, what you heard there. The audio wasn't great.
Or better yet, call them out of their name, the derogatory names, not, the names, you call them other names that they wasn't born with.
So just in case you didn't hear it, during a speech at Yale in April of 2022, Dr. Aruna Kilanani said, and I quote, "I had fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their body and wiping my bloody hands as I walked away relatively guiltless with a bounce in my step, like I did the world an effing favor."
Think about that last part. Think about that shit. She just didn't say that just to be saying that. Man, see, I told y'all, you see how they just take certain inserts of shit, certain things that was what really happened. What really happened? This is what they good at doing this shit. Brad and Karen, boy, they I'm telling you, they take shit and say, okay, this, they take it out of context. So nobody asks her like, what would make you say such a thing? Oh my God, she just hate white people. Oh man, a lot of times like Indians, Hispanics, they want to be white. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Okay, now that might seem like a bizarre, isolated incident, and to be honest, the rhetoric there is rare. I haven't heard rhetoric that extreme, but there is an entire industry where authors and academics make a killing conducting trainings that simply tell white workers to shut their mouths and take kindly to hours of being told they're all the same. They're all racist, they're all hateful, they all deserve what's coming.
Hey, no, where? I've never seen that. Where? What job does this? Most of the jobs is mostly white executives. Where? Like the union, mostly the top guys are white. And like I had a problem, to write a grievance. They ain't do shit about, man, if you don't stop with this bullshit. This is so not true. Get the fuck out of it. Usually be you, motherfucker. It's plenty of stories of you, Brad and Karen, but mostly Brad, being racist towards other employees. Plenty of stories. Now give me the story where you see blacks and others doing it to you, motherfuckers. And there don't be no repercussion.
To them. And it should come to no surprise that DEI trainings like this have led to lawsuits because they include, discrimination. In 2020, at least half a dozen people who had been employed by the New York City Department of Education filed lawsuits or won settlements in cases relating to mandatory DEI trainings.
What about all the police shooting and all that other bullshit? Now, I'm not gonna say some were justified. Some of the motherfuckers doing some really dumb ass shit. But honestly, the others, come on. And what about the others that wasn't filmed? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Discriminate. Man, I told y'all. You see it, y'all seeing it for yourself. This is what they're doing now. They're trying to reverse the shit. But you know what, Anna? This is why I'm doing this. Everybody see through you motherfuckers. See through you right now. This shit won't work, man. Don't play the victim now. Don't. And yes, y'all do need to shut the fuck up. If you're not going to be honest, shut up and let your action prove that you're not racist.
What I'm also not surprised about is how lucrative this industry is. After George Floyd's murder, as companies faced pressure to demonstrate a commitment to racial justice, interest in diversity, equity, and inclusion exploded. The American market reached an estimated $3.4 billion in.
And this is what I was talking about. But y'all the ones was doing this shit way before. Y'all was doing this way before. So we could, I could do this all day with this broad. I swear to God I can. This is crazy.
2020 alone. Take Syra Rao and Regina Jackson as just one example. They run a business called Race to Dinner, and wealthy white women across the country pay them handsomely to come to their dinner parties to bash the host and her white friends as racist. They do this without knowing anything about the dinner guests.
What? But you say it's white, so is white women rich? Let me get this right. Is rich white women paying a lot of money to come to a dinner to bash other white people? What the fuck they got to do with us? Anyway.
Without ever having interacted with them, all they know about these individuals is the color of their skin, and automatically they assume these white women have anti-Black prejudice in their hearts. How much do they charge? Well, if you ask me, a lot. Each dinner party initially cost $2,500 total, but the rate increased to $5,000 in 2020. Gee, I wonder why. The funds cover a 2-hour dinner, which includes support from Race to Dinner's business developer, planning, travel for Jackson and Rao, and when applicable, a post-event consultation. The cost of food was not included in the original dinner party fee. This is the perfect example of a DEI-related grift that allows economically privileged women to engage in performative acts to feel like they're doing their part to fight racism. Of course, they're not actually doing anything to fight racism at all. And if they want to pay for that, great. But the Race to Dinner ladies have also published books and even put out a movie called Deconstructing Karen. As a result, their simplified portrayal of white women seeps into the public consciousness and discourse.
But who are they? I mean, are they Black? Who are we talking about? Who wrote the book? Was it a white woman?
Their words, as void of evidence as they may be, are treated as fact. But don't worry, they also think immigrants to America are automatically anti-Black racists as well.
Syra will generally say that she is anti-Black, and everybody will pivot towards me. And I go, well, and Black people know it. The gig is up. We know that every person who comes to this country as an immigrant believes themselves to be better than us.
Based on what?
Based on us, a lot of us saying that shit, Anna. What you mean what is based on? You see, once again, you see the problem? You see, we know this, right? Because see, you're not Black, Anna. So this is none of your fucking business. A lot of Black, including myself, unsaid this shit. And they come here and they think they better. They display it. But one time I was finna beat this dude. I said that shit. I actually said that shit a couple of times. I didn't like that shit. Fuck is you staring at me like that for? African dude. The fuck? They're looking at me crazy. And they said it, wait a minute. They said it, man, what the fuck is you talking about? What proof? They said they goddamn selves. The fuck?
What evidence is there that immigrants come into the country and automatically see themselves as higher up the food chain or the hierarchy than Black people? There's no evidence of that.
Did you even hear what she said? She didn't say nothing about high up the hierarchy. What's going on, Eric? Say they think they're better, okay? We didn't say that they are, say they think. We know they're not. So you just rambling. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You got to pay attention, Anna. That's your problem. You don't fucking pay attention. You just come up with your own fucking narrative and just be like blah 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 blah, which I would be considering that's a way of grifting too. Anna, Karen.
Look, I think this discourse has had a devastating impact on the country because when you mix business interests with the branding of social justice, chances are the objective is really about profit rather than actually addressing systemic issues. And if the main problem is systemic,
but what have y'all addressed? Okay. What honestly, what have you done? Other than what, march with Black Lives Matter, that fucking fraudulent ass bullshit. That's usually what y'all try to go off of. Well, I supported Black Lives Matter. That shit ain't had nothing to do towards with black people. Nothing at all. Nothing. Fucking they had. No, I'm gonna say this. All three of them bitches should be locked up. Don't be coming up trying to use that bullshit. For most Brads and Karen, y'all haven't done shit but run your fucking mouth and then call us racist. Systemic. Are you fucking kidding me? We're the one fighting against that shit. We're on the ground. Fighting hard. Been doing it for forever. This is what I got. Not see. I can say I ain't get a headache, so I ain't got a headache. If I get a headache, I'm gonna have to get off, guys. That's when I'm gonna have to just end the stream. So I don't have a headache yet. So because I gotta keep, but I knew this shit was gonna make me fucking angry, man. Just bullshit.
Racism. Why are we all engaging in this toxic witch hunt? Sussing out people we perceive to be problematic does nothing to address racism in our criminal justice system. It does nothing to improve educational curriculum in our schools. And it fails to ensure that people of color have equal opportunities to wealthier white people. We've been conditioned to think that generalizations about entire groups of people is somehow okay, as if it doesn't contradict
y'all display it. But y'all display it so much. Like I see it in the comments, and then you probably like, how do you know they're white and all of this? We see it by your actions. Okay, let me let this. Can't generalize. We're racist. They flip it on us now. We're the racists. Got it.
Fight against racism. We've taken the bait in this extremely successful divide and conquer strategy. And to be honest, I've been struck by how effortlessly callous the online discourse has become. Any out of context viral video that features a
I'm gonna play just a little bit more of this, but I'm gonna need y'all to tell me. I asked this before. Well, maybe I didn't ask it. I'm gonna ask it now. If y'all listen to the replay of this, hopefully it don't get taken down. Anybody that's listening now, look, I don't care. Put it in chat. If you ain't blocked, whatever, answer this question for real. You hear the replay, put it in the comments. When have we ever been as a society, the Western society, as a together? We was together type of people here. When was we ever together as peoples, blacks, and let's just do blacks and whites? When? Like we was together, live in the same neighborhoods. We went to each other businesses. We supported each other. Somebody give me a time when. Because like I said before, we've been divided. We always been divided. So if anybody got any proof To let me, anytime we were together, let me know. Please, I want to know this.
Conflict with a white woman is automatically considered evidence of a racist act, even before we have all the details. The latest example involved a pregnant hospital worker named Sarah Comrie in New York. She was captured on video during an argument she had with a black man over a city bike in Manhattan. The man claimed that he paid for the bike rental, but Comrie disagreed.
No, record him.
Help me!
I'm glad she's playing this.
Please help me!
This is not your break.
Please help me! Help!
This is not Karen.
The dominant online narrative was that this racist pregnant woman tried to steal a bike from.
She should have played all. Why you didn't play all of it? Was that not her acting like a fucking Karen? Doing all of that. You should have. You first off, you weren't supposed to be touching him. It don't matter if it was your bike. Was you going to be able to get him off of that? By you touching him, did he turn around and hit your ass? Then what? If you flip that around, then what? If you was on the bike and he came up and he's pushing you and all that other shit, what would have happened to him? You see this? Come on. Now, like I said, maybe, hey, if he was in the wrong, whatever, you take care of it from there. But come on now. What type of bullshit was that? Yeah, I know I said that in the beginning, Eric. They created the N-word. But like I said, you flip it on now, it's getting flipped on them. That's really getting called Karen, really? Really? When some of you motherfuckers' name is Karen, none of our names were niggers.
A black man and then made herself out to be a victim with her white tears. Her attorney later provided receipts claiming that she in fact paid for the bike, but it felt like no one thought it might be a good idea to just wait and see what the truth was before attacking her. Her employer at Bellevue Hospital was immediately contacted. She was placed on leave pending an investigation. Now her attorney is looking to potentially sue me.
But look who that was. I don't know what the fuck he was, an Indian, a white. Look mixed. He did that shit. What the fuck do that have to do with us? Now, was there some black content creators that made videos? Yeah, I seen it. I didn't see that. I just seen the title because I really didn't really care about the shit until I finally saw it, and then I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Now, the doxing, that was wrong. I agree with that. I always agree with that. And you trying to get a person fired, that was between her and that black boy family. That's it. You do your commentary, but but the doxing shit. But she's supposed to sit back and wait and they're doing this. Well, it was a video out. Now, if it was wrong, that's for other content creators, which I've seen a couple of people did videos, which I thought they was wrong. That's Greg. He did it. And I like I said, I didn't even see the video. I haven't. But now that I saw it, I'm like, Greg, you way off, bro. And a lot of people you are. Because she wasn't supposed to put her hands on that boy. Step back, call the police. You got the receipt. Let him ride out. Like if you got a person, if a motherfucker robbing you, what you did that shit, if you got a gun pointed at your ass, come on now.
Media outlets that propagated false allegations about his client, but we still don't know the full story. And it's better to wait and see how this develops before people try to destroy a stranger's life and livelihood. So, do we feel better about racism in America today? It certainly feels like we're becoming more divided. We're definitely more obsessed with whipping out our phones to surveil one another because God forbid we fail to capture one of our peers in their worst moments. Simply put, I absolutely loathe this crap. And I can't pretend like I'm above it because I engaged in a lot of it myself. And I have deep regrets about that.
Voila. What? Yo, we can end it right now. We can end it right now. Did y'all not hear? See, this is what I'm talking about. But now all of a sudden, y'all getting the pushback. Now it's a problem. I know. I'm willing to bet you did, Karen. Anna. We know a lot of you motherfuckers do. You and Brad. We know this. This is what we're saying. But now that you got people with these big channels now challenging y'all, it's a fucking problem. It's a problem now. Why is they calling me Karen? This is y'all fucking fault. You did this shit to yourselves. Now just hold that L. That's it. Shut the fuck up. Hold that L, okay? Just like Keisha, you know this just got to keep talking. Well, you know, we love the black men, and we here for the black men, and they keep doing that motherfucking conniving ass bullshit like y'all do. We don't want to hear that shit no more. We're done. As black men, we're done. We're done. Stop trying to run that shit on us, man. It's over with. Now I don't even want to play this shit no more. I didn't even get to this part, but I'm glad you said that. We know y'all do. But now we calling it out, it's a problem. We know you been a Karen. This is crazy. Get this motherfucker off my screen, man. And motherfucker had the audacity to do videos. Well, she said it straight. She said them race hustlers straight. Just prove most of their points. They ain't do shit. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mean, what else more can I say right now? Listen, man. I told you, man, accountability with these bras, man. Man. White people, Keisha, Negroes, and bruh, it's like kryptonite, man. It's kryptonite, man. But that's fine, man. That's why I had to come do this video. I had to do it for my guys. Seriously. Now, I'm not saying all, okay? I'm not. Like I say, we need to make a separation. And we've been separated from you motherfuckers. So, but I'm not going against any person that's looking as a black man. And if you're with a white woman that's on your program or whatever, good for you, man. This is not for her. But as you see, man, they're trying to play that narrative, and it's just fucking bullshit, and we're not going for it. I know I'm not. I'm not trying to hear that shit no more. Just shut the fuck up. Help if you can, or be honest about it and have a discussion. Either or, okay? It's really nothing else for me to say. It's either or. But this victimhood shit, nah, that's weak, and it's not going to fucking work. What you mean? What beach? With the teenagers? Because there's still been a lot of shootings. And what's up, OG? It's been a lot of shootings at the beach. You talking about when it was the teenagers? The north side, the North Avenue? Okay. Well, from the pictures they showed, it was black people. I haven't heard anything else. It really don't matter. You still had a lot of blacks shot. Shit, you still it's what, 4 teenagers got shot yesterday. So, and they really, the media really is not giving us that much information these days. If it was North Avenue Beach, I'm just saying from the picture, that was black kids, but it could have been some Hispanics up in there mixed in. But when you see they showed the little video, you really couldn't tell who was shooting. But when they started shooting, that was black kids that started running. So, but yeah, it could have been Hispanics. I mean, they motherfuckers be up there gang banging, doing all type of stupid shit. So, I could see that happening. So, but I really haven't been looking back into that shit. If y'all been seeing my posts, I've been with the immigrants and them passing that the illegals passing that money, and them motherfuckers coming up there making themselves look like fucking idiots that they are, complaining. I voted for you, Brandon. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, these motherfuckers dumb. Just like Brad and Karen. Just I tell y'all they the same, man. But then when I cry, all this, you voted for this motherfucker. Like Brad and Karen voted for him too. But they lying. They gonna try to lie. The one dude, what's his name? Carson Tucker, gonna say, well, he had a guest on there that said that before he left, they fired him or whatever from Fox. The dude was like, no, rich white women voted in Brandon. Fuck you, a lie. I be seeing posters out here in the birds talking about go Brandon. Those white people, white families, stop the bullshit. When he say, I'm like, man, dude, man, don't do that. You lying like a motherfucker. I know the Northeast side. Worked over there. Plenty of white dudes over there. Plenty of brads. Fuck up out of here. And he won them awards. Like I said, the Northwest side is conservative. What's up, Jay? They don't get none from me either. That's why I had to do this video, but I'm done. Nothing else for me to say, man. If y'all miss it, go listen to the beginning. Or y'all go listen to it. I ain't putting a link to that motherfucker Karen shit in my shit. None of that. I'm just getting tired of this shit. These motherfuckers trying to call us racist. Like, y'all, man. And at the end, she just made my point. So y'all take that fucking L and shut the fuck up, man. And on that note, y'all enjoy y'all Friday, y'all weekend, y'all be safe. Most likely, hopefully Wednesday, because I'm busy as fuck next week. But Wednesday, I'm aiming. So we gotta talk about that goddamn city council meeting. That shit was embarrassing. And more and more and more shit is coming out. So I'm just getting what I can. So we could talk about that shit. Fucking embarrassing, man. Oh yeah, because they had another meeting because they know they couldn't get them to the South Shore High School yet, but now they're trying to get them to the Daly College. And I think the city got more control over the colleges. It seemed like they do more than the high schools. So, and the black people over there are pissed. So I'm gonna try to get all what I can for you guys, and we gonna talk about it. So we the ones that should be talking about it. Now I get it. They moved them in on the Northwest side. That's the conservative side. They pissed off. It is what it is. And I noticed most of them, they voted for violence. They did. It was red. See, all over there was red. But nah. They pissed off, but who knows? Like I say, it can be, I don't want to say violent, but who knows? But like I told y'all, I got my eye on this shit, man. And hopefully I ain't got to talk about Brad and Karen again. But, you know, they go come and double down, triple down, some more bullshit. So hopefully not. They shut the fuck up. If not, hey, maybe I'll make another video. So when was this? Let me see. You say arrested 2 black women for beating up another black person and causing disturbance in the restaurant. Shit. Where? What's that here? Yeah, well, it's crazy. It's been violence even since the Memorial weekend. Told you, it was 7 people shot. The police and the teenagers had a shootout last night. 3 cops got shot, 4 teens got shot. All teenagers. I think one teen got killed because he got shot in the chest. And the 3 cops got shot. They had a whole fucking shootout. Imagine that shit. A whole lot of shit been happening. It's been like now, since it got warmer, multiple people getting shot daily now, every day. Yeah, put the link. I'll go check you out. Now put the link on your and just tag me because I'll be looking. But I'm finna get on out of here, guys. Like I say, enjoy your Friday, your weekend. Just be safe out there, man. This shit crazy, man. All right, y'all. Peace.